Do you have a 2010 Ford F-150 or a 2024 Mustang? No matter which Ford engine you have, it can easily be brought back to life and run like the day you drove it off the lot. The secret isn't expensive repairs or magic additives, it's knowing exactly what your Ford engine needs and how to give it the reset it's been begging for. Let's get started. Number 1. Change your oil filter with the oil. Here's something most Ford owners get wrong. Changing your oil is only half the battle. If you skip the oil filter, you're basically pouring fresh oil through a dirty coffee filter. Your Ford's oil filter catches metal particles, carbon buildup, and sludge that accumulates as your engine runs. When that filter gets clogged, all that contamination keeps circulating through your engine, causing wear and reducing performance. This is especially critical for Ford EcoBoost engines. These turbocharged motors generate more heat and pressure, which creates more contamination. A dirty filter in an EcoBoost can lead to turbo bearing damage and timing chain stretch. For most Ford engines, change both oil and filter every 5,000 to 7,000 miles. Don't follow the 10,000-mile oil life monitor recommendation. Use a quality filter that meets Ford specifications, not the cheapest option on the shelf. Number 2. Clean your throttle body. Your Ford engine is supposed to purr like a contented cat, but if it's been feeling sluggish, jerky, or just off lately, your throttle body might be choking your engine's performance. The throttle body controls airflow into your engine. When it gets dirty with carbon deposits and oil residue, your engine can't breathe properly. This is especially common on Ford engines with direct injection, like the EcoBoost family. Signs your throttle body needs cleaning include rough idle at stoplights, jerky acceleration, poor fuel economy, check engine light, or sluggish power on hills. You can clean this yourself and save $300 to $500 in shop costs. Remove the intake tube, spray throttle body cleaner on the throttle plate and bore, let it soak, then wipe clean with a microfiber cloth. Make sure the engine is cool before starting. For Ford EcoBoost engines, clean the throttle body every 30,000 to 40,000 miles. For naturally aspirated engines, every 50,000 miles is usually sufficient. Number 3. Replace your spark plugs at the right time. Spark plugs create the spark that ignites the air-fuel mixture thousands of times per minute. When they wear out, your engine performance suffers dramatically. Ford engines have different intervals depending on the type. Most naturally aspirated engines need new plugs every 100,000 miles, but EcoBoost turbocharged engines often need them every 60 to 80,000 miles due to higher combustion pressures. Signs your Ford needs new spark plugs include rough idling, misfiring, poor acceleration, increased fuel consumption, or difficulty starting. Use the exact Ford-specified spark plugs. Don't try to save money with generic alternatives. Ford EcoBoost engines use specially designed plugs that are one heat range colder to prevent pre-ignition. Using the wrong plugs can cause serious engine damage. When replacing plugs, work on one at a time to avoid mixing up the firing order. Hand tighten first, then use a torque wrench to Ford specifications. Number 4. Clean your mass airflow sensor. Want your Ford to feel smooth and responsive again? Clean that mass airflow sensor. This sensor measures exactly how much air enters your engine, which your computer uses to calculate the perfect fuel mixture. When the MAF sensor gets dirty, it gives false readings to your engine computer. This leads to poor fuel economy, rough idle, hesitation during acceleration, and even misfiring. The MAF sensor is usually located between the air filter and throttle body in a black housing. To clean it, remove the sensor carefully and spray it with MAF sensor cleaner. Use only MAF-specific cleaner, never brake cleaner or carburetor cleaner. Spray the sensor from about 6 inches away and let it air dry completely before reinstalling. Never touch the sensor elements with your fingers. Ford recommends cleaning the MAF sensor every 30,000 miles, but if you drive in dusty conditions, you might need to do it more frequently. Number 5. Service your PCV system. Here's a maintenance item most Ford owners completely ignore: the positive crankcase ventilation system. This system removes blow-by gases from your crankcase and recirculates them through the intake.
When the PCV valve gets clogged, pressure builds up in your crankcase. This can cause oil leaks, rough idle, increased oil consumption, and sludge buildup. Check your PCV valve every 50,000 miles. Remove it and shake it. If it rattles, it's still good. If it doesn't rattle or feels sticky, replace it. Most Ford PCV valves cost under $20 and take 5 minutes to replace. Number 6. Don't ignore other critical fluids. Engine oil gets all the attention, but your Ford runs on several fluids that are equally important for like-new performance. Coolant keeps your engine at proper operating temperature. Ford uses orange coolant that should be changed every 50,000 miles or 5 years. Old coolant becomes acidic and can damage water pumps, thermostats, and cylinder heads. Transmission fluid keeps your gears shifting smoothly. Ford automatics typically need fluid changes every 60,000 miles, but the 10-speed transmission in newer F-150s should be serviced every 40,000 to 50,000 miles. Always use Ford Mercon LV fluid. Brake fluid absorbs moisture over time, which lowers its boiling point and can cause brake fade. Change brake fluid every 3 years regardless of mileage. Number 7. Replace your air filter. A clean air filter is like giving your Ford engine a breath of fresh air. The air filter prevents dirt, dust, and debris from entering your engine while allowing maximum airflow for optimal performance. Most Ford air filters should be replaced every 15,000 to 20,000 miles or sooner if you drive in dusty conditions. A dirty filter restricts airflow, which reduces power and fuel economy. This is one of the easiest maintenance tasks you can do yourself. Most Ford air filters can be replaced in under 5 minutes with no tools required. Use a quality air filter that meets Ford specifications.
Number 8. Check your belts and hoses. Those rubber belts and hoses under your Ford's hood are critical for engine operation. Belts drive accessories like the alternator, power steering, and air conditioning. Hoses carry coolant and other fluids throughout the engine. Over time, rubber components deteriorate. Belts can crack, fray, or stretch. Hoses can become hard, brittle, or develop leaks. When these fail, your engine can overheat, lose power, or leave you stranded. Check belts for cracks, fraying, or glazing. Feel hoses for stiffness, bulging, or soft spots. Look for any signs of leaks around connections. Most Ford serpentine belts should be replaced every 80,000 to 100,000 miles. If you see any signs of wear, replace the belt before it fails. Number 9. Use quality fuel and additives. Your Ford engine is designed to run on regular unleaded gasoline, but the quality of that fuel matters. Use top-tier gasoline whenever possible. These fuels contain detergent additives that help keep your fuel system clean. For EcoBoost engines, consider using premium fuel occasionally to help prevent carbon buildup. The higher octane rating helps prevent knock and allows the engine to run optimal timing. Every few thousand miles, add a quality fuel system cleaner to help remove deposits from injectors and intake valves. This is especially important for direct injection Ford engines, which are prone to intake valve carbon buildup. Number 10. Practice good driving habits. How you drive your Ford has a huge impact on engine longevity and performance. During cold starts, let your engine warm up for 30 seconds to a minute before driving. This allows oil to circulate and lubricate critical components. Then drive gently for the first few miles until the engine reaches operating temperature. Avoid excessive idling, which wastes fuel and can cause carbon buildup in direct injection engines. Don't lug the engine by using too high a gear at low speeds. This puts excessive strain on internal components.